Hi guys, welcome back to Mr. Abadi TV. So today we're going to be doing a brand new song which has got two brand new chords on guitar. Okay, those are A minor and C major. Okay, the song is called Next to Me by Emeli Sande. If you haven't heard it before, go and have a listen to it now and get familiar with it. Now, the reason I've chosen this song is because it's got two chords in, only two, and the change between them is very, very easy. Okay, so we're looking at A minor first, which is this chord. And then to change to C, what we can do is we only move one finger, okay? So it's this third finger, and it moves from underneath here, and it goes over, like that, onto the second from top string on the third fret, to make C. Right, okay, so we're going to look at building this chord step by step, okay? So your first finger goes on the first fret, not on the bottom string, but on the second from bottom string. Your middle finger goes on the second fret, but on the third from top string, which is the D, okay? Now for both chords, these two fingers are the same, okay? The only thing that changes is your third finger. Now for A minor, as you can see, your third finger tucks under your middle finger on the second fret, like that, okay? And to change, all we do is move that one finger. Your third finger comes out from here, and it's going to cross the fret line and go onto the second from top string, which is the A, to make C, okay? You need to make sure you're getting those exactly right, practice your finger positions, and make sure you are building the chords correctly, okay? Okay, so I'll draw what this looks like on our actual diagram so we can see where the changes are, okay? So, from A minor, this finger here is going to move up and it's going to move to this spot up here. Okay, it's going to move from under here and it's going to move up to this spot here. Okay, and then obviously to change back, this one is going to move from here, it's going to move down, and it's going to tuck right underneath your second finger on the same fret. Okay, and it's going to end up there. Okay, just so we know how to do that. So, first things first, we want to practice that change and making sure we're doing it right. Okay, so I just want to explain these chord boxes again for the people who maybe aren't so sure and what they are. Basically, this is a picture of the top of the guitar, the first three frets of the guitar. We've got 1, 2, 3 frets there. These are the frets here. Okay, now every line going across are the strings, including these top lines here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? And again, the dots are for your fingerprints. They're the fingerprints of where your fingers go, okay? Now that should match exactly with what you're doing at the front. Sometimes you might see these turned on their sides this way and facing upwards, but I've turned them this way just so they're a little bit easier to understand, okay? Have a good look at them and see if you can put your fingers in the right place on your guitar while you look at them. Pause the video if you need to. Okay, so like I said, we're going to practice that change. We're going to tuck it's all about moving your third finger from the second fret on the G up to the third fret on the A, okay? As you can see, my other fingers do slightly move just to make space for them, okay? To make sure we've got this, okay? Okay, so we need to make sure our hands are in the right position when we're playing this, okay? So before, we had a big right angle when we were playing the G and E minor in my first video. If you haven't already seen that, go back and have a look at it first. It's a good starting place. This one's slightly different. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of hug it with the back of our hands. If you look at the back of my hand there, I kind of hug the guitar to kind of get the right shape. Okay, and it doesn't really move. The only thing that changes is my finger changes from underneath on the second fret on the G to the third fret on the A. Okay? Underneath and over. Now, when you've got those changes down, the next part is to just basically strum the song, okay? And this one is a bit easier. It's all down strums, okay? So we're just going to simply strum 8 times down, and then we're going to change to the next one. Just like that, okay? Now the original song actually hasn't got a guitar in it, it's actually mostly piano. But we can play along with the guitar because we're playing the same chords as the piano would play. Okay, and the rhythm's very easy to follow, just all down strums. Okay, so if you want to sing it, you can sing it as well. And it goes like this, but all the way through, every single one has got 8 strums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like I said before, it's just all about getting that third finger tucked underneath and bringing it out. So you pluck them individually so you can hear them. A minor to C major. you should be able to hear all of the strings ringing out. None of them should sound like this. If they sound like that, that means you're not pushing down hard enough, or you haven't got your finger quite in the right place. So make sure your finger's right up to the end of the fret, and make sure you're not touching any other strings with your finger, which is the main mistake people make, okay? Every one of them should ring out like that, okay? Give it a go. Okay, and the last step, simply when you feel confident, is just to put the song on and try and play along with it. See if you can get those strumming patterns the same, okay? So it goes 1, 2. Okay, so that's 2 extra chords learned now. Like I said, practice along with the song and make sure you've got it completely fluent, okay, before you move on to the next video where we're going to use all of those chords together. Good luck. Happy jamming.